What's up, race fans? Shay and Jay, and also Mike here at the race shop at J Saul's Motorsports. Yeah, Mike always hides.
You did the best.
You don't like the camera.
Yeah.
We'll get him in there here pretty soon now. So we just got everything unloaded. Car is absolutely not even a scratch on it. How did you do that, Jay?
Might be one or two.
One or two?
I didn't get to race that hard though.
Yeah.
Didn't have time to.
Didn't have, yeah, no time to scratch her up. The race got a little rough at the end. Some cars got tore up, but that's all part of it, you know. I think some of those guys lost their minds, but yeah, it's going to cost them a few extra dollars before they can come race again. So fortunately, we're ready. How was your car, Jay? Other than, I'll let you tell them what happened.
We kind of fought it a little bit. Thought we really gained on it in that last session, that 10-minute session. And the adjustment that we made, we thought we could go a little bit more. I think we hit the limit on that. So if we would have just left it alone, it might have been a little bit better. But we lost the brakes. We put some different fluid in it, mixed it up with the fluid that we had in it. And there's some moisture in it. So we tested it, came back red. So that was our problem. So we're gonna drain it all. We got tons of new fluid, good stuff. And we'll get it fixed up for next race and be done with that problem.
Yep, Nick fixed us up with some, we're gonna try some Brembo fluid this time.
Yeah.
And he says it's really good.
We'll put it to the test.
Yeah, we've been testing a lot of different brands of fluid in the last year and a half.
Yeah.
This is not the first time we've had problems with fluid, but we tested the fluid before and it was actually good. We had 1%. We were at 1%. I should have left it alone. We were at 1% moisture in the fluid just before the main, and then I thought, you know, we hadn't changed it, and so I really wanted to put some fresh fluid in it. And then the fluid, we tested it before we put it in there, and it was actually at 0. But then when we get back here at the shop and test it, it's like 5 or 6% now. It's in the red, and that just means, you know, it won't take any temperature at all, 175, 200 degrees, and it's boiling. Right, that moisture just does not, you can't have moisture in your fluid. Anyway, so I think we learned our lesson after lesson on this brake fluid deal, and we're just gonna have to keep changing it regularly, flushing it.
Yeah.
You know, make sure
the same brand too.
Right. Problem is the brand. The reason I think the brand keeps changing is because we can't keep everybody's out of everything. It's all about, you know, what you can even get. I know Nick just started the Brembo brand. I think probably within the last 12 months. I think because he didn't mention it before. We bought the Performance Friction Brake System from Nick, and that's what he was on. What's that been? 2 years?
Maybe a year and a half ago.
Yeah, a year and a half ago, which is a very, I mean, it's top of the line. We really didn't ever anticipate any more brake problems after we replaced with all this Performance Friction product, but we've been having issues with the brake fluid. And here we go again. Of course, we tested the brand new fluid because we will never put fluid in without testing it. And it's like right at 0, right where it belongs. So what a way to end the day. So anyway, we didn't get you know, a million laps on it. We got a lot of testing in. I think we know what we need to do as far as getting ready for the 200.
We had the best speed we've had for us in the last couple of years, so I think we gained a lot on it, and we know where we need to go. So I think I'm pretty excited for the next race. So just keep gaining on it. Yeah,
I think things, you know, would have been a lot different if the brakes would have stayed. Because it just, nothing goes when you're just riding out there, you're picking up rubber in your tires. Our tires, all 4 of them, they got Band-Aids on them where you picked up a lot of rubber from the racetrack. So you're really not driving that hard to keep them clean, right?
Just trying to pump them up, but it's just a guessing game if they're going to be there or not.
Yeah, because you still got to lift early because you don't know if it's going to stop or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be the worst part.
Wasn't fun.
Anyway, that was the worst part of our weekend. We actually were all feeling pretty good though at that last practice before the main.
Yeah.
Man, we were kind of like in shock, really.
That's
We
pretty
wasn't
happy.
expecting that.
Yeah.
And anyway, that was the best part of our whole weekend was that after that practice. So anyway, we're definitely going to be going. Our next scheduled race is
August 6th at Tenino.
what do we? That's the Miller 200.
Miller
still?
200, I think so, yeah.
The Miller
Down Tenino,
200.
South Sound.
We got a nice little break. We're gonna be able to do all our maintenance. We're gonna change all of our fluids, including the brake fluid. Everything's fluid wise will be changed in this car before we race it again. So we can take a look, see the wear in that new rear end. I think that pretty much performed flawlessly though.
Yeah, everything ran good. Motor ran strong.
Mm-hmm. We got maybe a little bit too much snort, maybe.
Talk about it.
Yeah. Or maybe we need more.
Always more.
Always more. More is better. That's what my wife used to say anyway. So, what we can do is, got to thank, Pappy Ranch, Sound Wheel Works, and
Northwest Gas.
Northwest Welding and Gas.
Welding and Gas.
We got our first race in. I know we got a little bit of people, not just us, but other people in the pits were excited to see Jay run well too. They were all standing and watching during that practice, and they were like going, "Yeah, that's Jay's going to be Jay's back." So, because we've had some bad runs.
Struggled in the last couple
Right,
years.
we have. We
Kind of
struggled.
fell behind.
So hopefully the new paint scheme is pushing us to the front.
I hope so.
Yeah, Dad got to see a lot of people come out and talk to Mike, man, because they're loving this car.
You got to see it finally on the racetrack.
Right. And she's beautiful.
It does. It's good.
Yeah. So anyway, Billet Impressions Incorporated. My shirts are being shipped,
Awesome.
so they're on their way. They should be here before the end of the week. We're excited about that. So stay tuned. We'll be sending some messages out once we get these shirts in our hands and we go through them all, make sure we got what we ordered, and then we'll be able to kind of sort through and start letting people know, the ones that want them right away, we will get them ready.
Yeah.
So that's coming up. So we got lots of time. We got lots of time between now and August to get that all sorted out. Anything else in the works, Jay? You got any big plans for the rest of this month?
I don't. Maybe we'll go watch a showdown or something
Yeah.
coming up pretty soon.
Yeah. You didn't blow any fingers off yesterday, did you?
I don't do fireworks. I just watch other people.
Yeah.
I just watch.
Yeah, those fireworks went off till almost midnight at my house. And
Yeah, it's
then
late.
I had to get up at 3 o'clock this morning.
I think they're still going off around my house.
So I got a nap. I don't know, I'm running on empty right now. But it's all good. I enjoy it. I'm excited. That's what keeps me going.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So I'm excited about this next race coming up. We're still, if any marketing partners are out there, we still need help. I mean, we spent way too much money, but that's all part of it, all part of racing. We do it because we love it. And then, yeah, so any kind of extra help, yeah, we can use that for sure. And especially for the Miller 200, that'll be another sellout show. That's one thing, this show brought in the people.
Yeah.
It was full. It was good to see that. And we didn't have quite as many cars, but we had some good cars, fast cars.
Very, yeah.
Local cars that ran really fast and some out of towners too. So, and it was still a good race. It just got a little rough at the end. I don't know what happened. I think maybe some of the problem might have been is that track got really oiled up at the end, got really slick, and people were just, they weren't trying to, kill each other, but man, they were bumping and rubbing. But that's racing.
That's what it's about.
Yeah. So if you just got touched out there, you're spinning out because the track got so slick. Or vice versa. It's hard to avoid wrecks when the track's slick too, because you get on the brakes and your car just slides right into everything. So maybe we were fortunate. I have no idea. But yeah, what do you got going on, Dad? Anything?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Zero. Sleeping.
So
Sleeping.
we'll probably come back out on Thursday, maybe.
I think so, yeah.
We'll come back out on Thursday and we'll get started. Yeah, we got everything unloaded and we got to check out the brakes and look at the tire wear and all that stuff, and everything looks actually really good.
Yeah.
You know, car held up good. There's not a drop of oil underneath of it. I like that.
Yeah.
You know, so that's always a pain when you got to fix oil leaks, but we're good to go there. So we're just going to be maintenance and back to the racetrack in August.
Yeah.
So, that being said, I can't think of anything else.
I think so. Covered everything.
Yeah,
Be back Thursday and start working on it.
right on. So, thank you folks for participating, and the numbers did grow. I mean, I think we got like already about 50
Cool.
new people on the fan page. I haven't checked the other page yet, the Jay Saul's Motorsports Facebook page, but the fan page is the one I was looking at the most, watching, because we're hoping to get some fans from the stands on that page, and we did.
Cool.
So that was good. So another trip. We didn't, you know what we didn't do is we didn't talk to the announcer. I don't know, did you fill out any paperwork?
No, not this time. No.
Yeah, so we didn't, we kind of skipped over that, you know, got busy, but, you know, that's not the end of the world.
Yeah, it'd be okay.
Yeah, I think overall, we probably practice, I bet you we practiced almost 100 laps.
Yeah.
I think so.
For sure.
Yeah, we did. I tried to wear old Jay out, you know, but it was an important day to do practices. So we had cars and we had rubber on the racetrack, so that was we had a really good chance to get, and we did. We improved. That's the main thing. If we can improve again the next time around, we're going to be good. Yeah, we can't go backwards now.
No.
We got to keep moving ahead. So we got at least we know where we're at right now, and we can always go back to that if that's the worst case scenario. But I think we're going to be a lot better
For sure.
because we kind of know what's going on, and we're in the window. Found the window, I think, for this car.
Yeah.
Yeah, only took what, 7 or 8 years.
Better late than never.
Yeah. But we didn't race much.
Yeah.
You know, we had a lot of stuff has happened in the last few years anyway.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. So anyway, we're back. Hope you folks can come. I'll put the race on the fan page, the schedule.
Oh, right.
And, you know, as of now, you know, we don't have any plans of going to the Summer Showdown, and tomorrow's the deadline. So, if we don't know by tomorrow if we got any, marketing partners to help with that race, we're pretty much going to just cancel it.
Yeah.
Because there's just too much to do between now and then. And to go there, it's going to cost so much money. Even if we get sponsors, we would like to, you know, make sure that we have enough shirts to take with us to sell, you know, to make it, you know, help, you know, on our end. Because, you know, for every dollar a sponsor gives us, we spend, I think, $100. And that's the honest to God truth. Especially in the last 2 years, because of all the motors that we built.
Yeah.
And the brakes. The new parts that we bought for this car, then we now have 2 rear ends that are both fresh.
Yeah, ready to go.
Yeah, and we got, one of the best brake systems out there. We just need to stay up on the brake fluid. We're learning the hard way.
You never had that
Problem,
you know?
we've never had that on other systems. It's just weird that we always, you know, we could change fluid. We can, you know, never had that fluid problem. Just seems to be something that's been trailing us, and we're just going to have to stay right on top of that. So we need a little extra help to get through that race, and then so that maybe, I think after that race, there's still a few more after it, but we'll talk about that next month.
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you for fans for participating. Thank you for coming to the races and cheering us on. Thanks for all the people that came down in the pits and sat down and talked, and, you know, talked to Mike, Jay. It was nice to see you all, because, you know, we haven't been around as much as some of the other guys have been. but it was sure nice to be so well accepted, you know, and wanting to make sure that we're coming back for the next one.
That's right.
So that's awesome. So anyway, so let's go home.
Okay.
Okay. Good night.
Night. See you next time.
Matt.